I need y'all to get your soul and your mind right. These people just realized they in hell on earth. This is the saddest thing. They lived in this bubble and this, and like I told you, white folks live with whoever clapping and getting little bubbles and talk to each other. Don't be knowing what the fuck they talking about. I want y'all to use this as a life example, Americans. That man just said he's gonna commit genocide. He's already done it. This is a man who's a pedo. This is a man who is known, God is surrounded by ravagers, and he's committing war crimes. This is a crime against humanity. We know this. It just, but they're sitting up here like he ain't say it. Then he type it. They talk about it. It happened. And then I don't think they really understand how sick they are. And right in front of their face, it's a new season. We doing different things. And they got a camera on the most toxic, trifling shit. They don't know, they're not even human. They don't know how to be shamed. They don't know how to be embarrassed. And then the people are saying no. And even the fucking dirt dobbers said, no, we didn't vote for this. But I hate to tell y'all, yes, you did. And they're allowing it. Them people you voted in, them Democrats is getting money, they're allowing it because they were all part of a system that was corrupt. It's more than just the raping the kids, it's the stealing the money. It is putting these red tape up so just a few could make it through. It was intentional. And you allowed it because it was comfortable. Look how comfortable you are. Got a whole lot of shit, a whole lot of stuff. Can it go to the pawn shop and get you some yen to help get some fucking tankers to get some oil in it? No. Can it help you build motherfucking ports and storages so we can bring in imports and exports? No. And y'all don't know how important you are to this. That's why I never could understand. Why would you take it? Why would you allow people to talk to you any kind of way? Yes, the governmental systems, there are corrupt people in there, but they can never defeat the people. You don't give them the money. You don't go to work for them. You don't allow the abuse of your citizens. You can do that. Where did this idea we gotta wait for our government to look? We're surviving now. They talking directly to the American citizens. They wrote letters to write, and we know how to read. Now look at them, and stop saying I didn't vote for this. Say I didn't think that this person would be this evil, because we know now you are not ignorant to what's going on, and it's more citizens than it is officials. And it's not time for, I'm sorry, y'all. I wish I could tell you the solution is whoop ass, overthrow nothing. No, that's not the solution, baby. They tried that before. And you got people who don't care. I need y'all to understand that. You do. That's why you praise Almighty that is confusing you and you don't understand and you don't think they would do that. But you got to protect yourself. You got to protect your neighbor. When you put a seed in the ground, it'll flourish. Share the fruit. Yes, it gonna be hustlers. It gonna be scam artists. It gonna be all of that. But guess what? If you be human, they can't beat you in your humanity, baby. Butt naked in the rain, they can't. They can't outlove you. They can't outgive you. Yes, it hurts for evil to be operating in the heart of people who put themselves in places. Yes, it's not supposed to be like this, but it's up to the people, baby. We got here with a pen. All of this comes with a pen and somebody reinforcing the lie. They live the lie so comfortably, people think it's normal, even though it's hurt you, even though it's deteriorate your mind, your soul, your spirit. And now look what you have. A danger to the world. Because for 500 years, that spirit been a danger, not only to black people, but to white people too. They never got out of indentured servitude, darling. They chose to be a clique, and now look how they doing them. Yeah, and they don't talk. They were taught, be quiet, don't say nothing, keep it in the house. That's not a black thing, baby. We can stand on a mountaintop, put our finger in your nose, you did it. Ain't nobody got to be quiet and let you do nothing. We're human. And I know this world are seeing us for the first time. But this country never, when they say American, they never thought of, they never. When they say American, wait, they're not thinking about black America, baby. They can't come to our standards. We don't lie, cheat, and steal. We do the same things they do, but they look at us like we have no right to be human. But they want us to put on a cage. They want to, well, they, and don't, I'm going to tell you the truth about Black America. We love to love, baby. We love joy. We love the food. We love dance. We love, it is something that the Almighty put in us, baby. No matter how bad y'all talk about us, treat us, we got us. And I know that a lot of people just really finding out globally that Black America really operate in a total, we, look y'all, we couldn't risk, look, they never atoned, they got in front of the global world. A person looked like us said it was the law. Who wrote the law? They would justify any, look, they are justifying having a domestic terrorist. They are justifying us being in an unconstitutional crisis. They are justifying us being broke and walking around here like ain't nothing wrong. And the youth are standing up. Their children are saying no more. And they act like do 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 do. And that's the sad part about it. And we're not here to, we're here to love. We're here to tell the truth. It gonna hurt. It hurts. It hurts to know the person you looked up to had that master's degree that you aspired to wasn't shit. It hurt that that mother that you thought was just a prime mother was the abuser. It hurts to know that the man you thought was the man in shining armor was the little boy in aluminum foil. Yes, but get over it. Because for one that is not, it's 10 that are. We look, y'all. We told the world this 500 years. They said them black folks crazy. They said we got to the point that we just at the vote. That was it for us. We just said that's it. We gonna rest. We just not gonna do nothing because there's nothing we can do. Our ancestors were for they 300 years behind. Seen this on paper. Thought this was the law of the land. They gonna honor it like they honor God. They got big churches too. They were under the assumption they were serving the same God, baby. They were serving government and defense that let you rape, abuse, kill, steal, lie, put on the suit and tie, feel dignified, hurt your family, and then y'all acting like you don't understand why they do this so casually. No accountability, darling, and they can't do it to us. And we tired of them lying on us. We have been at a point in American history. At 2025, Cat Williams told them everything you doing was up because he didn't look like a Christian, because he didn't did it in the powers that be in the battles he fight. Most giving, most loving, he thinks about people. You got a whole governing system full of demons. The girl told you if you remove them, their system of evil will collapse. You got people so abused that they associate that evil system to them. They are allowing it. The man typed it, he said it. Put handcuffs on him. And then they have the nerve to do this is why, y'all, I serve God in truth and spirit. I don't do man-made religions, and this is why. Now they want to pray to God. How you where your hands and feet at? Where were you at in the boat? Where were you at to inform the people this is danger? But now that it's revealed in the most demonistic way that puts the world in danger, It's just amazing to me. It's amazing to me. That's what he put us here for. We the hands, feet, eyes of him. If we were on our job, if we were feeding the hungry, helping the poor, making sure they armor, it's their armor. They have Goliath to fight in their own life, things we don't even know about. It just time out, and now we're there. And I know it look horrible to the world, but to kingdom people, we like let it fucking burn. Damn, nuke something, do something. We tired. Like America told y'all this racism was dangerous. And it kept squeezing them. No health care, no universal health care because we don't want black folks to have it. And black people kept saying, we don't go to your doctors. That's why you have high black mortality rates. Because the black people that go there think them people care about them. We know don't go to them folks. We still use our herbs, them salves, that same stuff them our grandparents taught us. We have not forgot the old ways, darling. They thought it was profitable to kill people, to miss. Now look at them. And you better know this: the soil is grounded. We good, but the people here, I don't think y'all understand. When the man in Ghana stood, Marcus Garvey already did it. That was just the connection. That wasn't no. But why people think this is boom boom? Why black people? Because we tried. We did. The UN didn't take us serious. They had a white his right mind. They had 300 years of bleach history, and y'all living testimonies that happened. Y'all, please don't do that to us. We not them. We don't want to be appeased. We don't want to be told lies. Just come to yourself. Do right by people. That's all. We don't need no special law. Like I said, men write laws to justify their sin. If they wasn't being evil, they wouldn't have had to write a constitution. They had 300 treaties that they didn't go by. And then for us, we are in the realization that they made up this boogeyman about us because we don't say anything and we can't risk that no more as a black community. No, stop lying on us. At the vote, we told y'all to leave us alone. The global world knows why now. You won't atone, you won't repent, and every opportunity is given to you to atone and repent for the atrocities you did to us. You'll slap us in the face and tell us what you ain't gonna do. But now we got one that kept going, and we got 130 some countries that stood up and said, yes, it's wrong. We're not worried. For Black America, it's not about the money, y'all. That's why everybody you see now with that talking shit, separation is vultures. This is about the fact that we have fought to be acknowledged that the atrocities committed on us wasn't right. We wasn't expecting our abuser to do it. We knew they weren't gonna do it. That's why Marcus Garvey went to the UN in the first place. How is your abuser gonna bring you justice? That doesn't make any sense. We waiting on them to do us right when they eating, raping, and molesting their own damn children. Come on now. But there was one. And we watching y'all, we are when I tell you, baby, we know what we are. We know who we are. We know why God did it for us. Because of a time such as this. We're going to protect our black youth. We're going to protect our black women and men. We're circling the wagon. And in our world, we come in white skin and dark skin. We can't help it. They don't understand that. We don't turn our back on. We're not turning our back on Americans. They have to choose to come out. They got to choose to come out of a mindset white is right, and you got to wait for they approve and wait for them to say something. Cause look at where they at. They're waiting to listen to me. They're waiting on their white masters to tell them you're in a domestic. This is domestic terrorism. They're waiting on the news to tell them. And if y'all watch American news, y'all be shocked. And they're suffering because they don't tell them the truth. And they're comfortable slaves. That has nothing to do with us. And all of this pretending and playing, it's up on us now. That man should have, listen to me, y'all. He's a criminal. He's not a leader. I'm sorry, he's not. We have been in anarchy 10 years, knowing it was collapsing. But they didn't hear us on we were screaming, this ain't right, not the system. And they telling us, no, we gonna get back to normal. And we telling them that's the problem. What we think is ain't normal. And now y'all see the toxicity we've been covering that God had to cover us from. That's why we got joy. That's why we love. We never told nobody we don't want them here. We never told nobody. Never, ever, never. That's how these fucking original immigrants got here. Letting them in. We have kind hearts. And now we have to survive. Because if they don't, they allowing that, y'all. And the man already said we want him in the regime. He blatantly said, we know it's not the country. We know you're being used and abused and manipulated. We want him in that regime. Now look, they will kill innocent people rather than chest our head up and be just as bold, walking saying, look, here we go. Now how's that scream? But when it was when they abused us. The atrocities y'all hear about, it was worse than that in China slavery. So we just we've been 2024 to vote. They knew we were done. Their whole setup was for to run back, for them to rebuild a dying system that didn't benefit us. And when they realized, probably 2025 was their news, it was too late. They're trying to get the immigrants back, ask the people to come back to work. People are saying no because the way you treated me, and that's where we're supposed to be. Not how you feel, it's how you're treated. Because right now, they don't want to be accountable. When you hold them accountable, why you saying that? Don't say, y'all see, they call it design. That's fucking racism. I don't give a fuck what word you put on it. Same shit racism been doing to the world. And then my thing is how you do business. Y'all, whoever do business with them and you got our skin color, babe, I don't know how y'all do that. They do not like you. They do not. I do not know how y'all do that. But one thing about Black America, we don't give out, no. All them lies they been telling, no, they lying. We don't get them our money. That's why y'all look at Target and Walmart. We meant what we said we meant. That's because we was giving them a chance and they were opening their hearts and we thought they were changing. But we got people make their shit in the house and can sell it and we'll pay Uncle Sam their taxes. We don't do that, honey. And the reason why we circling the wagon, these white folks dangerous. And until they face their abuser, we can't trust them with the freedom and our children. That's our future. We love them. We love them. We ain't gonna never turn our back on them. We not gonna, but they gotta come out. They got to have a mindset. They gotta take anti-black classes, anti-colonization courses. They gotta take critical thinking courses. We don't care how they serve and who they serve. Just long as it's in truth and love. These people don't have, Black America done had 500 years of pain that's finally over with. White America didn't even know what they was in. And now, the world is in danger. That's just the truth. Because the white folks ain't gonna hold themselves accountable. They see anybody white as them too, no matter how low they are. No matter, because these poor white people they suffering. But they looking at that abuser like he one of them. That's the sad part about it. They don't think of themselves. They don't think of their neighbor. They don't think as a collective to be self-sufficient, independent, to help each other. They waiting on the white man come out the sky. And even if, look, they blaspheme against the Holy Ghost. And they, look. And y'all know if you lie on God, that's a dangerous person. You lie on the prophets, ooh, baby. It's time now. And this is what we're doing in America. Black America, we stay in covenant We're preparing because we 15 in the diaspora, getting our board together because we're not coming back this way. And we're not taking them with them if they don't want to hear. That's like putting a bad apple in a bunch. In 50 more years, we'll be back here again. No, it's the end of racism. And whoever choose that, oh well, we'll get our own satellites. We're going to get our own things to project the truth of who we are. We got to make sure we're not in danger. They're not going to bomb us, kill us, or at least we have a protection brigade around us to ensure we have a counter effect. Because you see that work well too. Y'all, thank y'all for listening to me and just know that everything is all right. It's just space time. You want clean water, clean air, you want love, you want family, you want it to be a human experience. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's what you're supposed to have. It's because of the heart of men had turned dark. They infiltrated systems, and the abuse was so bad. Y'all transitioned to at least it's not me. And look what they got you. Now it's everybody. Because no matter what man do, God's law trumped it any day in its reciprocity. Whatever you put out, that's what you're going to be get back. Y'all, love is the key. First, love yourself. Know you the temple of the Almighty. You're his conscious thought. Hands, feet, eye. Keep your temple clean, your third eye squeaked up. Keep your heart clean and your hands damn so clean. This is a real thing. It's the journey of life. You only got one, honey. Open up your present. You ain't got to give nobody none away because they got theirs.